So it's your girl, Miss Lee, here for another pregame show for tonight's game, Kentucky versus Mississippi State. Well, guys, I'm this is going to be a turnaround. We have to win tonight. We have to make this turnaround. If we don't, like, their fans are getting disgruntled. I understand that 100%. We're not the Kentucky basketball we remember from days ago, years ago. I have a feeling we'll get there. I've got faith in Coach Pope. I really believe that, we need to just give him some time. I know everybody wants us to make the tournament every year. And, we still have time. We still have time to make the tournament. Things can turn around. Uh, JQ is out for the game tonight. His knee has been swelling after he's been in the game and playing. It's been swelling off and on. So, um, that's that's probably, a good reason to keep him out. You don't want anything to happen to him before March. Like, I'd rather have him 100% and being able to do JQ things than to have him take a chance on getting hurt or to not play well or anything like that. Tina, what's up? Good to see you in here, girl. Um, what's up, Chris? Heck yes, Hope and Pope. We're not giving up on Pope. Pope loves this school. He's not going to see it go down. It's just not going to happen. And I'm glad Pope took my advice and got angry and got a technical because I've been saying he needed to show some emotion. He's been too nice about things, too nonchalant about things. He got mad, he got a technical, and I like seeing that. That's progress. And, they've been doing what I said. They've been going in the paint, they've been touching the paint. And that's a huge thing. And if you don't want to touch the paint, message or call color creators at 859-270-9488 for any and all of your painting, staining, and pressure washing needs. They take the paint out of painting. If you don't want to touch the paint, let color creators do that for you. And they give free estimates. So call Chris at color creators 859-270-9488. Kentucky wins, you lose. It's a must win now for sure. Yes, it is. It is. Um, we have got to win tonight. I think this this is gonna sound. I don't want this to sound wrong because I love JQ and I know he can do some big things. But when you've got guys that have played together for 9 games, and then you throw a big man into the mix, it's hard to transition into having this big man on the floor that you didn't have before. The last game, we were just all over the place. The spacing was off. We weren't staying on our guys. Like, the defense is a key tonight. We have got to be defensive. Scott says our cats really have to come out, put the smack down, and get this win. Yes, they do. I've been looking at some of the stats. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all. So we've got players that we need to watch out for. That Josh Hubbard, 6 foot, 190-pound guard, he averages 23 points a game. In his last couple of games, he's had 38 and 30 points. We have got to shut him down. Whoever, we cannot have this issue. Anybody can get whooped in this league. That is true. It is the SEC. It's not as strong as it was last year, though. The SEC is not the SEC it was last year. Will these games be easier for us? Probably not with the way things look. But we've got to find that momentum. We've got to find where they gel together. I think Mark Pope needs to continue down his bench a little bit. The fact that Yelovich Jelly hasn't been playing, Noah hasn't been playing, Jasper Johnson didn't play. I really think that that's an issue. I think that he could have switched that up to where it might have been better. Maybe Jasper Johnson coming in would have been able to make it to where, he could have given J Lo a rest. He could have maybe made some plays. He could have maybe gotten around there. Difference is a key night for me. I really wish they get rid of that NIL. Me too. NIL is horrible. NIL is just literally screwing up basketball and college sports. So Hubbard can shoot the ball. He has 3 games with 6 3-pointers. He's got 19 3-pointers in his last 5 games. We have got to stop him. Um, I really think that I think that Chandler is due to start hitting again. People need to stop blaming Pope. Like Chris says, people need to stop blaming Pope because he's not the one out there playing. That is correct. It's the guys out there playing. Should he have maybe made some other substitutions? Possibly, but he is the coach. So then we've got Jaden Epps. He's out of Norfolk, Virginia. He's averaging 16 points a game. Quincy Ballard is averaging 6 point. If we're not rebounding, we are not going to be able to do anything. We have got to be rebounding the ball. We've got to play defensive. If we don't, we might as well give it up. We've got to be doing this. You've got to pay attention. You've got to stay on your guy. That's key.